Hello Yatris, I'm Nancy. Today we will configure NGINX web server in Ubuntu Linux operating system and live over application. So let's get started. So first of all, we need one virtual machine where we have a operating system Linux. So I'm using Ubuntu Linux and let's just SSH to this virtual machine to configure NGINX web server. So SSH-I your PAM file, then username which is Yatri @ and public IP address of that Azure virtual machine. So yeah, it's done. Now this is our code which we are configuring with NGINX web server. So inside that code, what is it? Let's just check it out. Okay, so we have a simple website index.html with main.js and style.css that we have to do live using Nginx web server. So yeah, first of all, we have to update this server. Sudo apt get update. Yeah, then we need to install Nginx. So Nginx-v, there is no version of Nginx, so we have to install it. Sudo apt install nginx-y so that we don't need to add the yes whenever we needed permission. So now let's check it out, its version nginx-v. So now it is installed. Now we have to enable this service. So type sudo systemctl enable nginx. Okay, so it will enable nginx web server. Now we have to check the status whether it is active or not. So use this command sudo systemctl status nginx, and yeah, so our nginx web server is active and it's running. That means we can see the default nginx web page in our IP address. So let's just check it out. Public IP address, copy this IP address and paste it out. So yeah, welcome to Nginx. So this is the default Nginx web server page. So now we have to live over website to this URL path, right? So let's just do it. So this is our code, nginx.yatricloud.com, where our complete code is here. So what we have to do, we have to move this folder to where www directory. So use the move command, sudo move. Okay, just move nginx. Okay, and just use the tab, and then we have to move it inside a where www folder and hit an enter. I think permission denied, so we have to use sudo. So sudo, yeah, now it's done. So now you have to go to the nginx where www folder, change directory to go there. Now do the ls for listing the directories and file services. So here we can see our complete code directory is here. From this directory, home directory, to this directory path where www. Now what we have to do, we have to change the nginx default configuration file. So we can do it by using this sudo etc nginx, then sites available, and then default. Sudo nano, I think, yeah. Just forgot to add the nano. We have to open this file, that's why. Okay. So it will open this default configuration file where we have to add this path, root path. Okay. Because our working directory, our code is not in this HTML directory, right? Our code is in nginx.yatricloud.com in this directory. So this is our path where we added this complete directory, and I added this directory to this path. Okay, just remove this default HTML one and add your whatever your repository name is, and then control SX to save this. Now you have to reload the nginx. So use this command sudo systemctl reload nginx and hit an enter. Okay, now check the status again. So yeah, it's currently active and running. Okay, so now it will not visible. Okay, so here it is our web